Yes, we're back with another episode of Another Rider. Today we have Amy in the house.
Hi.
She's all the way from southern part of Scotland.
Yeah, southern Scotland.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
And you work with nails?
Yes, I work for a nail brand.
Can we see your nails?
Oh, they're not that exciting, but they are, yeah, orange.
Okay. Well, we won't mention the brand unless you want to.
Yeah, we can mention it, that's okay. It's Gelish, I work for Gelish.
Gelish?
Yes, Gelish.
Okay, no, I can't say I've heard of them, but obviously
That's all right.
if I had heard of them, something could be wrong.
Well, but maybe it's not a bad thing.
I don't know, for you in business, I don't think the message was like that. But why nails?
Nails. Oh, I don't even know where I started with nails. I think do you know what it was? I got my nails done once when I was younger, and I remember getting them done and thinking, oh wow, I could do that, right? And then I went on to do training, and I love meeting people. I love, like, especially nowadays, there's so much you can do. It's more than just nails, right? You can work for a brand. Everybody starts somewhere, right? You're not going to be the most amazing at your first time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's something I wish I knew, was just let it take time.
It'll take time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. But you suppose you're building up a lot of skills doing that?
Exactly, yeah. Very much so.
When going back to when you were younger and you were doing your nails and doing the grannies, how did that business start and what age were you?
I was, honestly, I think I would say probably 17. So I've been self-employed since I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
Now we need to just clarify. Is this going to affect the tax man?
No.
Okay, no problem.
No, we're all good. We're all good.
No HMRC.
Nope.
Amy, we're coming for you. Yeah.
No, we're all right.
All right.
We're good. I barely made any profit. I think it was all lost because I just kept buying stuff all the time.
What, buying more nail products?
Buying more nail products. I would do one set of nails for like £10 and then buy like another £20 worth of gel.
but you know what, this is like school.
Exactly.
So you're doing your own learning process.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you paid to go to a college up north.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where you come from, is it a small village?
It's a town. It's not really small, but it's not huge. It's maybe like 15,000 people, so I don't know if it classes it how big that is. Like back home that's quite big, but
so like a council estate down here.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry to drop it in like that. Council estate
maybe
population.
The size of one, yeah.
Okay, population wise, but I'm sure you lot are spread out in the nice fashion houses, gardens, driveways.
I mean, there's a lot more hills than there is down here.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really flat down here.
Well, actually, London's in a bowl.
Oh, okay.
The Crystal Palace and Alexandra Palace are on the peak of the bowl, and the Thames goes through the middle.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so obviously water runs on the lowest level, but you don't really realise because it's built up so much.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I'll just throw some of that little information out there.
I love that. Every day is a school day.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I come here, I can never get over how big it actually is.
Mm.
It's huge.
Yeah, we're doing something. So, how was college for you? Because you had quite a few years experience already, didn't you?
Yeah. So I left straight from high school, which I think is secondary school here, and then I went straight to college. So going from a school environment to a college environment was quite a jump, because you were then, like, you were in classes with people like double your age, like, you know, from all different parts of life. But I had a really great time at college. I think at school I struggled because I think if it's easy to enjoy something, and I think you do better when you enjoy something. So I think at college I felt like I learned a lot because I really, really wanted to be there and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I had a great time at college. It was super fun, really good fun.
That's good. Did you find that you learnt stuff that you felt you would have not learned if you'd just not gone to college?
Do you know, I probably could have saved myself a little bit of time and just done individual like courses, like the ones that we teach now for nails, but probably like the social skills I learned at college and just meeting and interacting with lots of different people. I don't think I would have gotten that same experience just doing these little 1-2 day courses, if you know what I mean. So I think that for all it was a long, like 2-3 years, I think it was, I do think it helps a lot with like social skills and stuff. So I did enjoy it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I suppose there's things like health and safety that college is big on, and hygiene and the law.
Exactly. Yes.
Because law would come into it if you
Absolutely.
damage somebody's.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that bit's called.
The cuticles and stuff. Yeah, the skin. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
hygiene. Yeah, hygiene's a big thing.
Yeah.
You don't know what people have been up to. Do people have to wash their nails and hands before they start? Or?
Yeah, you can do. Although they do have like all these like kind of sprays and stuff now that bypasses all of that. I mean, I still get my clients to wash their hands and stuff. A lot of the stuff we learned at college too was all of the like the GDPR, like keeping client record cards and all of that legislation. So you maybe wouldn't have gotten all of that by just doing these courses online. So yeah, it was good. It was really good.
When you say
GDPR, so that's it's when you're storing client information, so you just have to make sure that the information that you're keeping of your clients is like private, no one has access to it, stuff like that.
lock and key or hard drive with passwords, etc.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, no, I'm seeing, yeah. And then, do you wear rubber gloves? Is there a must wear rubber gloves when you're doing someone's nails?
Yes. Well, I don't know if that's like you have to, but I just prefer to do it because my skin gets all cut up from like all the dust and everything. So I like to wear the gloves when I'm working.
I've seen when I walk past some of the nail shops, and people doing the nails have got masks on.
Yes.
Is that a must? And what kind of are they? Is it major airborne chemicals that they're protecting themselves from?
So when you're filing nails, especially if you're doing acrylic or liquid and powder, whatever you want to call it, it's a lot of like little microplastics and it's all airborne. It's okay for clients because they're only sitting there for like an hour. If you're working all day, breathing in all of that dust all day, that's when it becomes a problem, right? So it's, again, I personally think it should be mandatory. It's not, but I would say that everyone who does nails should be wearing a mask for sure. If not, at least having some sort of, you can get these really cool like table or desk extractor fans, so they actually just soak all that dust up. You just have to be so careful because you don't want like problems down the road like COPD and stuff like that, so it's just to keep yourself safe.
Sorry, what's COPD?
COPD is I think it's a condition with the lungs, so I think it's I'm not 100% sure on exactly what it is, but it affects your breathing, and I think it can lead to like asthma, and it can be quite dangerous. So little things like that you have to be aware of.
Okay, that's learning a lot here. I'm thinking I'm going to call this episode "How to Start a Nail Shop."
I know, yeah.
all the precautions and stuff.
I know all of this.
So that extractor fan.
Yeah.
So it's like a Hoover then.
It's exactly.
And
what
it just sits on a table, and as you brush,
it
all
just
sucks down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's a good invention.
It is. It's really good. We actually sell one. The brand.
Okay, that's good. So that's another thing. If you need one of these, don't worry. You scratch your buy back, I'll scratch yours. Yeah.
That little promo in.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you sell items as well yourself, or is it just the company you work for?
So I am like a representative, I suppose. So I sell like on behalf, like for them, right? So they
like the Avon lady.
Kind of.
Is it Avon? Yeah.
Avon. Yeah, but they basically they get my link. It still takes them to the website, but they just can buy through me to them. So yeah.
Okay. So you came down to Excel.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Was it your first time to London?
No, I have worked 5 times, I believe. Done Excel 5 times. Oh, I did Olympia, and they moved it. Yeah.
So you're a veteran then?
Well, I don't
veteran
know.
at Excel.
Yeah, maybe of Excel. I still haven't seen too much of London yet.
Is it? How do you find London?
I absolutely love it. I really love it. I love going home because I feel like it's so fast paced all of the time. Everyone is always in such a hurry. They never get a minute to just stop. But I love it. I really love it because it's so different from home.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Everyone's so friendly too. Everyone went up north always says like, oh, everyone they don't have time to be nice in London, but everyone I've met has been super friendly here.
But you do have a friendly aura about you.
Do you think?
Yeah, from when you got in the car, you're all bubbly and
thank you.
everything. So
thanks.
So maybe it's energy attracts energy.
Maybe
you need to tell your friends to light it up.
Yeah.
Light it up, bro.
Exactly,
They'll be nice to you.
To be more nice. I love that.
So in the Excel, what were you doing and what did you learn?
Okay, what did I do? So I was basically one of those people that you try to avoid making eye contact with so you don't buy something. But we had a really busy stand yesterday. We had so many customers came yesterday and it was lovely meeting. I teach a lot of courses online, so I got to meet a lot of my students in person yesterday, which was lovely. So we sold a lot of the nail products. Something I learned, what does the future hold for? I just want to keep doing, like, do you know what, I am happy with where I am right now. I would love to, so I've gotten to do some little like magazine, like industry magazines. It's not that exciting, but little articles here and there. I'd love to one day do like a cover photo of nails for one of the industry magazines. So I just need to keep manifesting it. That's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. You could do that for yourself.
Very true. I could just start my own magazine.
It doesn't have to be a magazine. It could be like a poster thing that goes on social media of your nails, a rotating poster.
Very true. I never even thought of that.
Yeah,
I like
there's
that
loads of things like that.
For sure, I'll keep a note.
Yeah, that would be even something. If you had like you got your shop, you have a TV screen in the window like they do, and it's just rotating of different nails and different coming out
that's
at
good
you.
advertisement too.
And stuff like that.
I love that. Yeah. Amazing.
That's good. Well,
good.
So Amy's getting married.
Yes.
And you're developing a business.
Yes.
That's good. Now we spoke about influencers.
Yes.
Would you class yourself as an influencer?
Oh, very, 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 very micro. I don't have that big a following.
Okay. But did you have to manage them when you were down there today?
Not so much. We just kind of had to. We didn't really have influencers on stand, but we do. I think the brand sometimes uses them for like if they release new collections and stuff. So they work with them to like do like stuff on social media. So yeah, that time.
So lots of young girls, I say girls, would like to be influencers.
Yes.
How many subscribers or followers do they need to be considered?
Well, so this is when it gets tricky because sometimes you'll see somebody with a huge following, but their engagement might be really low, right? So as long as you have a good amount of followers, let's say, I don't know, I honestly would say if you had really engaged followers at like 5,000 to 10,000 people who are really engaged and really listening, then that's a good start, I reckon, because you could have 100,000 followers but only like 10% of that are engaged with what you're posting, right? Then that's only 10,000 followers that are seeing that.
So when you say engaged, are they commenting?
Liking, sharing, like the people that are seeing your posts, that are engaging with what you're doing, those are the real followers that you want. Not the kind of robotic ones that they just, you know what I mean, they just start following, but they're kind of like silent followers. They don't really do anything. So as long as you have a following that's engaged, you'd be absolutely fine.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'm currently, I think, on 8,000 or 9,000 on TikTok.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I didn't think there was a lot.
No, I for sure would think that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't think there was a lot at all.
No.
But you're giving me hope now. My imposter syndrome's going.
No, that is for sure good. Yeah.
But my YouTube subscribers is not very good, but it's going to get better because if you see what I'm doing now with the video, see how it moves in and out?
Yeah.
I hope it's doing this actually when we watch it back.
Yeah.
And then I've come up with better thumbnails.
Okay.
And I need to just start record and I got so many, so I've got over 1,400 episodes, but I just need to consistency of pumping them out.
Yes, like,
and then because I'm noticing my subscriptions are going up slowly, but they go up a lot more if I'm giving more content on a regular basis.
Amazing. That's really cool.
So soon we'll be monetized, baby.
I love it. Get the money.
Yeah, show me the money.
I love that.
That'll be the subtitle for this episode.
Yeah. Show me the money.
How to do your nail business, and then show me the money in the background.
Absolutely. I love that.
So dealing with a lot of other ladies, I've interviewed a couple of ladies who do something along your lines, and they don't like the influencers. No. They say they're divas, they say they're this and that, or they're just egos. How have you found them?
The ones I've met, like at the shows, because XL you get a lot of them. Most of the ones I've met have been great. They're exactly what you see. They've been like authentic enough. I've never dealt with the ones that we like would use with the brand, because the marketing team do that specifically. But from what I've seen at the show, especially in like the beauty industry, the nail industry, everyone has been so far lovely. I feel like that's a really that's the truth. Everyone has been lovely, but I think maybe I'd imagine if you started to get towards like the beauty TikTok influencers, maybe it would be a bit different. But the nail ones are lovely.
They're more humble.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and they're really willing to help, and a lot of them do workshops at the show, so they're like giving their knowledge away and that. So yeah, they're good.
Okay, that's good. That's really positive.
Yeah.
And stuff. How do you fight imposter syndrome?
I wish I had the answer for that. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I really don't know. It just, some days are worse than others. I think I'm too hard on myself, so sometimes I'm like, oh, that was really rubbish, and then the next day I'll be like, oh, it was all right, I could do that again. I'm still figuring out how to fight it, to be honest. I wish I had the answer.
But you're doing it though.
Yeah, true.
So I suppose you could say, or some may say, that you fight it by just doing what you have to do.
Yeah, just keep going, keep working.
Keep going. I like that. Keep going, keep working.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then before you know, you're at the pinnacle.
Yeah,
and then you think, what happened?
Yeah, how did I get here?
That was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you have a breakdown, you have a panic attack.
Well, this is it. It's either one or the other.
But then that's where you have family and friends.
Exactly. And I think that you need to have people around you that aren't in the industry or aren't in your line of work, because then you get a break from it, right? My friends and family don't want to hear me talking about the job all the time, so it forces you to step away from it, I think. And it doesn't become your whole life then.
I hear you. That's a good point. You're really fascinated with London, aren't you?
I am.
I can see you just looking around.
I am. I'm like, it's so big. It's such a beautiful day too. The weather is nice.
Yeah, it's nice when it's blue and sky. But then I appreciate the rain. So rain cleans up the city, cleans out the gutters.
If you lived in Scotland, you would
but I don't think
rain.
I would live up there. No disrespect to you, Scottish.
Too cold.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Fair enough.
I do. I love the sun as a tropical man.
Yeah, I do like the sun.
In that respect.
I do. I love it. I love the sun. We've had some really good weather here though. The last couple of days. I had a day off on Friday, so I got to do the whole sightseeing tour on Friday. Did the hop on hop off bus. That was fun. Went to all of the sites. Went to see the Trafalgar Square, is that right? Went to see Buckingham Palace. I had the full tour of London. It was so great.
What would be your advice to Scottish people coming down to London?
Okay, what would I say? Make sure you have English banknotes in your
I forgot about that.
They do not like Scottish money down here.
Can you use it down here?
You can, but they don't really.
They look at
They
you
kind of
like...
look at it like you're crazy, but you can't really blame them because the £20 in my pocket has squirrels on it, so it doesn't
That's
look like real
Monopoly money, like play money.
Yeah, they kind of look at you like you're crazy, but I would probably tell them to make sure they had English notes in their pocket. And what else? Oh, stand on the right side of the escalator when you go up on the tube.
Okay.
I learned that the hard way. Where people
Well,
were...
you got shoved.
I did get shoved. And don't say good morning to people because they won't say good morning back. No, it's great. I love London. Don't be scared by it.
There's too many people to say good morning to.
Yeah, you'd be
You would have
forever.
said it by 1,000 times by the time you get to the end of the street.
Yeah, for sure. I would tell them just to come down and enjoy it. It's so fun.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Going back to the nails,
Yes.
what are the different kind of nails? What are the dangers? Are there any dangers with nails?
For weeks. Anything longer than that, the nails start to grow off balance, and that's when you can get problems.
What kind of problems?
Just like the nails might start lifting or breaking or popping off because as the nail grows, it starts to move like this,
Cantilever.
and it then literally just goes. So you want to try and make sure you're going between 3 to 4 weeks, I reckon, just to keep on top of them.
Does the gel or any kind of gel cause the real nail to damage?
No, not brands that are manufactured within the regulations. So the brand that I use it's all manufactured in the US, so we're under very strict regulations on the quantities of chemicals and things that we can use in the product. So as long as you're using a reputable brand,
I can't say
and you're
it.
not just buying it off of like, I don't know, any random website, as long as you're buying it from a proper wholesaler website and doing your research on the brand, you should be absolutely fine.
Okay, that's good. What are the first signs that someone's nails are being damaged, and does that prohibit them from being fake nails being put on?
Yeah, so you have this thing, the normal word is, it's a really long kind of word, but it's like oncleosis. What that basically means is then the nail starts separating from the nail bed. So you know how you have the white bit on the tip of your nail? What that does is it gets further and further and further down, and then the whole nail comes off. So if you start to see that happening, that's when you have to take a break, because if you then put a fake nail on top, it'll just come right off. So you want to cut it down really, really short and then let it grow, and it should be absolutely fine.
So when it grows back, it will start to stick to your flesh.
Yeah, it'll kind of grow back to being a bit more, it'll take a few months, and then once it grows out fully, you're back to a healthier nail, and you can kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I think, did I ask you what was your most preferred? You said your design. What about those nails? I see those nails with the point and like a jewelry ring and the stuff.
Oh, like the nail piercings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. They are so cool for doing like if you were doing like shoots or like a kind of like a, what's the word, like an editorial kind of look. But if you're for every day, I tried to wear them once. I had little hoops pierced into my nails. Oh my goodness! Every time I ran my fingers through my hair, they were getting caught, and the loops were getting caught in my hair. So not practical, but they're very, very cool.
So if you have that, don't touch your hair.
Exactly. Wear it tied up the whole time.
Okay. Well, it's been an interesting interview.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Remind us, where can we find you?
AMB Studio.
Thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well.
Thank you.